Yo, what's good, guys? It is your boy Jason JV saying welcome to another reaction video. And as you can tell, I'm being joined by my man T Grizzy, who's in the hizzy for shizzy, my nizzy, chilling like a mad villain, high on penicillin, straight time killing, and straight up illin'. Yeah, scheme. Now, as y'all know, I just did a reaction for Tom MacDonald's what was it, best rapper ever. And again, my apologies for being late on that. And but the reason I wanted to get that one out of the way first is because my man Tom just did another music video, just released another music video rather, for a song simply called Angels. And this was released on Christmas Day. So yeah, which was yesterday, being that today is December the 26th as of the time of this recording. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get right into this one. You know what I mean? Tom MacDonald, Angels. Without further ado, like to hear. Go.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave. The feeling of not feeling the pain. I've been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils.
Man, dude's already coming in hot and heavy with some heavy material here. With a really heavy message. Let's go back and listen to this one more time.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave.
So it's not the liquor I'm addicted to, excuse me. I'm feeling brave. It's feeling brave, excuse me.
The feeling of not feeling the pain.
The feeling of not feeling the pain. So yeah. So it sounds like my man here is going to address all his addiction issues that he's had in the past. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I can see why a lot of people, you know, go to things like drinking, for example. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. When you're buzzed out of your mind, you know what I'm saying, or you're drunk, you know what I mean, people look to that as an escape from all the pain of reality. You know what I'm saying? They just want to go to a place to where they don't feel no pain. They want to feel at peace and whatever. You know what I mean? So they go to the alcohol, they go to drugs, all kinds of stuff. Bruh, let's go.
Been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils. Believe me, you do anything to breathe before you suffocate. I couldn't stop it, staying.
Bruh, talking about putting oxys in his nostrils, meaning like, man, and as he said, you know, doing anything to breathe. You know what I mean? You go to great lengths into wanting to be, like I said, you want to be in that zone, feeling no pain. You just want to be relaxed. You want to be at ease. You just want to breathe. You know what I mean? You want to escape, bruh. Heavy stuff, man. Let's go.
Clean was not an option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas, but Thomas was at the bottom of a hole he dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key.
Bruh, he talking about, man, he was comfortable being who he was. You know what I mean? Hitting the drugs, hitting the drink, you know what I mean? But realizing, you know what I mean, that, man, all he was doing was prepping himself for that coffin, his final resting place, his deathbed, if you will. Bruh. Then, you know, he had to get out of it.
He caught up, forgot all his dreams, robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping. Whiskey was the blanket in the coldest basement. Way before the fame, I was wasted, freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame lit. To anyone going through the same, heaven's got enough angels, you need to stay here. And I can't make you stay, but
bro, you're talking about heaven having enough angels, and you gotta do what you need to do to stay here while you can. Bro, that's facts, man. That's facts, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to make life easier on yourself, better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Drugs can't do that for you. Drinking can't do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, let's go.
You need to stay here. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling tough. When you get bullied half your life, you feel weak, like you just ain't enough. Then you have a couple drinks and you catch a buzz and finally have the...
Bruh, that's true. There's a reason why they call alcohol either truth serum or they call it beer muscles. You know what I mean? You don't feel bold, you don't feel brave until you have a few drinks, Then you want to fight somebody, you know what I mean? Because now all of a sudden you feel powerful, you know what I'm saying? It's like Popeye with his spinach, you know what I mean? You don't feel big, bad, and brave until you have that little liquid courage. There you go. That's the word. That's the term I was looking for. You know what I mean? You get that little liquid courage in you. You know what I mean? Because man, once you have that liquid courage, you get enough liquid. You get enough liquid courage in you, bro. You be brave enough to try anything. You can do anything. You know what I mean? With a lot of liquid courage in you, bro.
Courage to defend yourself and throw a punch, and that adrenaline goes straight into your brain and blood. Addicted to the confidence, it's practically the greatest drug. Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was, and that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us. I had great parents.
That is true. That is true. You know what I mean? We are no better than the next man or woman. You know what I mean? It doesn't discriminate either. That's the thing too about addictions. It doesn't discriminate against race. It doesn't discriminate against gender. You know what I mean? Addiction don't care who you are. You know what I mean? If you allow yourself to fall into an addiction, then you're gonna get wrapped up into that addiction. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I gotta hear this again, man. This is some strong stuff.
The latest clubs, what used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was, and that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us.
And yeah, about it happening to any of us. Like I said, it doesn't matter who you are, you know what I mean? It can happen to any of us, you know what I mean? So therefore, who are we to be judging the next man and the next woman, you know what I mean? We're all flawed. Every human being walking on the face of God's green earth, we are all flawed, and any of us can fall into addiction, you know what I mean? It can happen to any of us, you know what I mean? We're no better than the next person, regardless of status, you know what I'm saying? And again, regardless of who you are, bruh. Let's go.
I had great parents, tight friends, strong morals, nice threads, good school, good looking, good grades, time spent. Being normal only lasted for a while. One bad choice sparked a downward spiral. I've spent half my life trying to climb out of that hole.
Man, you talking about all these good things he had going for him, you know what I mean? Being raised by both parents, you know what I'm saying? Being a good looking dude, you know what I mean? He had a lot going for him, you know what I mean? But then all it took was one bad decision that led into a domino effect, if you will. You know what I mean? Bruh. Sometimes that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Heaven's got angels, we need you at home. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark.
I know people crack on his hooks so many times, you know what I mean? Because they're different. They're more of a pop type of sound, you know what I mean? But for the most part, Tom's hooks really work for the message he tries to get across. Sometimes they may not, come out to everyone's liking for the most part, but I mean, hey, that's the thing about music though, man. Music is suggestive, it's subjective, you know what I mean? We all have our preferences, we all have our tastes, you know what I'm saying? But I dig Tom's hooks because he's different, you know what I mean? Sometimes his hooks are what separate him from the rest of the crowd, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do to stand out from the crowd, bruh. And I can't blame him for wanting to do something different.
But nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. But anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It ain't the liquor we're addicted to, it's everything else. The happiness we had, but we forget how it felt. We've been drinking with the devil cause we're going through hell. Pray to God for a little bit of help. Man,
Bruh, he's spitting some facts right there, man. Talking about drinking with the devil because we're going through hell. Meaning, man, we're going through that dark time in our life, and then, when you're doing your freaking, when you're getting your fix, bro, it's like you're hanging out with freaking Satan. You're letting Satan, you know what I mean, push you into succumbing into those temptations, if that's the proper way of saying it. For lack of a better phrase or term, however you want to look at it, spitting facts, man. And then he's talking about praying to God for help, and I see that he's got a cross tattooed on him, so makes me wonder if my man here, is he turning to God? You know what I mean? Is this his first time coming to God, finding Jesus? You know what I mean? And looking to them for guidance. Looking to them for forgiveness. You know what I mean? To turn his life around. I mentioned this in his Best Rapper Ever song, you know what I mean? With the stuff that he's been putting out lately. You see a lot of symbolisms, a lot of a lot of little hidden messages here and there, little hints that Tom may be a God-loving man, you know, and hey, more power to him, you know what I mean, for that, you know what I mean, if that's the case. I mean, you look at his song, what is it, The People So Dumb, where he was in the crucified, you know, position, you know what I mean? My bad for not being able to stretch out my arms, you know what I mean? I can only do so much with the space I have, but you guys get the idea, you know what I mean? Hey, cool. I hope my man here, you know what I mean? I hope he has found God and found Christ, and he's looking to them for guidance, you know what I mean? And yeah, all good in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? More power to you, Tom, bruh.
I've been there, I did those things, I drank those drinks, I took those pills, I puked in sinks, and the truth ain't pretty, listen.
And I love how my man is taking accountability for his actions, you know what I mean? He's recognizing the wrong decisions that he's made, and he's not making no excuses. He's taking full responsibility for his actions, you know what I'm saying? And he's doing his best to learn from those mistakes to help himself become a better person, you know what I mean? Bruh, gotta give him that love and that respect, bruh.
Listen up, this is a tough one. You get saved by your angels or become one. Crash.
Bruh, that's some real stuff right there, man. You get saved by an angel or you become one. Bruh.
So whip and ditch the car, burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fears.
Again, I gotta give compliments to Nova, you know what I mean, for her incredible cinematic skills, you know what I'm saying? Man, that video was very, very well shot, you know what I mean? Man, Nova can work wonders with that camera, I'm just saying. Bruh. Another great, solid piece from my man Tom here, you know what I mean, with a very strong message behind it, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Addiction, yo. It's a monster, you know what I mean? It's a monster, and sometimes, you know, it's easy for some to overcome. Sometimes it's harder for some to overcome, you know what I mean? Sometimes people, they need help overcoming that monster, you know what I mean? Man, and it's nothing to be it's nothing to be using against somebody, you know what I mean, in a form of judgment of some kind, you know what I mean, bruh? Because it can happen to anybody, you know, like he said, it can happen to any of us. Any of us could have, you know, fall into addiction. It could have happened to me, and actually there are times where it has happened to me, you know what I mean, bruh. But now I understand now, you know, that ain't no one in control of my life and my actions but me, myself, and I, you know what I mean. When I drink, I know how much I can drink. I know what my limits are, you know what I mean. I can truly say, hey, I'm only gonna have maybe about 1 or 2 beers, and I can mean it. I'll have 1 beer. And if I want to have a second beer, I'll take a second beer. If I don't want a third beer, I'll say, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? I can easily do that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying for myself. You know what I mean? I can do that. I have that willpower. You know what I mean? And like I said, though, some people have that willpower. Some people don't. You know what I mean? Some people can overcome the odds. Some people can't. You know what I mean? We're all different at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Addiction, it affects us all differently. We're all human beings at the end of the day. We all have our own struggles. We all have our own flaws. You know what I mean? And that's facts. And therefore, we should not be judging each other. You know what I mean? Because of past mistakes. You know what I mean? Bruh. But see the good in each and every one of us and see where we're trying to head off to now. You know what I mean? Which is a better place in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Bruh. Alright, y'all. As you can tell, I was definitely feeling this one. I really love this song. I really love the message behind the song, you know what I'm saying? And again, I love the way that this video was done by Nova. Like I said, she works wonders with that camera. Bruh. If you guys are feeling this reaction, much as I'm feeling this song, be sure to let me know with that thumbs up down below. Be sure to let me know with the feedback, insights in the comment section down below. And don't forget to check out the social media links as well as the music links you see on the screen here. You can find them in the description down below or in the channel bio. Also, don't forget to check out my new EP, The Heart of a Shark Book 2, which is now available on Amazon as digital download, Spotify, and Apple Music, iTunes, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget the link for my TeeSpring merch store is in the description down below, along with the discount code to help save you some cash on your purchases. And yeah, if you want to just donate to the cause, link for my PayPal is in the description down below. Not required, but greatly appreciated if you can help me out that way. You know what I'm saying? If you absolutely cannot support the channel financially, no worries. It is all good. Trust me, I get it. I understand times are crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? You are still helping out in the long run by simply clicking that subscribe button, which doesn't cost a single red cent. And also dinging that notification bell, selecting the all so you never miss an upload, which is also free. Yeah, but it's still a great help in the long run, as I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, of course. And of course, liking and sharing my videos so more eyes can be on the channel. Since teamwork makes a dream work, you know what I'm saying? That greatly helps with the YouTube algorithm, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Best believe I can't do this without y'all. And I recognize. And I think I nailed everything, guys. I hope. So with all that being said, it is your boy, Jason JV, wishing y'all a very happy and safe New Year's. Excuse me. New Year's Eve is coming up. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are celebrating the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? Please be safe. You know what I'm saying? Have a wonderful time. Be safe, though. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully 2021 will be a better year for all of us. You know what I'm saying? One can only hope and pray. All right. With all that being said, guys, it's your boy Jason JV. And y'all have a blessed one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace.